Hey guys, Rookie Lock here. Hope everyone's having a great day. And you may or may not be able to tell that things sound and look a little bit different. Finally got new camera. Well, brand new secondhand. And doesn't look that different to me. There's a few things that it's better at than the old camera, but there's a few things that it's worse at. I'm going to be probably testing it out on a few videos here and there, and then I'll decide which one I'm going to continue with. So far it looks like this solves my low light problem. Or I should say it has a better HDR, which is a high dynamic range, which from my understanding that's like for shots that have very bright stuff and dark stuff in the same shot. Maybe someone can correct me. You can see here when I put my hand to shelter the window behind me. Yeah, it gets a better range of colors. So that way I can get the best of both worlds. But the focus, on the other hand, is a little finicky, and to be honest, I think my old camera might have a tad bit better focus. On my old camera, for example, I can see it's having trouble there. It looks alright, but on my old camera I can see my fingerprint from here. I guess you can kind of see it. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna give it a test, and I'll decide from there what camera I'm gonna use. So today I'm just gonna pick this Schlage Everest, as you can see there, from the little Everest symbol. And I don't think I picked this one yet. I picked a kick version of it. But yeah, we'll give this a try just to test out the new camera, and we'll see how the video looks, and you guys can give me some feedback there. And I'm always open to constructive criticism as well. So there we go, that's nice and tight. So it's kind of weird, this one seems to take like a double, even triple click to focus. But I don't know, the other one's definitely more user friendly, but this one kind of does look a bit better. Definitely solves the lighting problem, but the focus, I don't know, it's a trade-off, and I don't know what to take. See, it's kind of having a hard time now. There we go. I think that's as good as we can get. So I'll pick this clockwise with 15 thousandths. Haven't picked this thing in forever, so I might be making a bit of a fool of myself. It's hard to, this lock, I'm having a hard time to distinguish between a set pin and kind of slip off the warding. Kind of feels like you're getting a good binding pin, you're pushing it up, and then you slip, and it feels like you set it, but I'm making excuses, aren't I? And on most of these Everests that I pick, it's kind of interesting, you can pick the control or the check pin first, or you can pick it after. So it's kind of interesting, you think it would be either one or the other. But even this one, when I picked it, even this in the same direction, I picked it once with picking the control pin first, and the second time I picked it, and then it drops to a false set, and then you pick the control pin last. And there we're on the check pin, I meant to say. We're on the check pin now. Just slide this in there and we should be able to open her up, and we did. So I might as well get this one, see what the camera does for up close shots. I'd like to make a new handle for this thing, but better than buying a whole new vise. I'm cheap like that. Alrighty, I'm going to lock it back up since I do have a key. And one screw, I like that. I don't think I ever had this thing open. In fact, I'm almost 100% certain that I never had this thing open. Put that back there. And I think it's this one. Yep. There we go. Yeah, and I'm going to be taking a little time here to check things out. And the screen on this thing has a little crack in it too, so which is probably why it was given to me, but that's besides the point. So it's kind of hard to see when I'm focused, but for the most part I can. So there we go, all nice standards, and drop this check pin out here. Actually, I'll get a shot of that. There we go. So that's as good as we get, and we still can't really see fingerprints, but I mean, it looks okay, I guess. Better than some videos that I see, I guess. Not to bash anyone, of course, but a lot of the older videos when cameras weren't as good. I hesitate to even take these out, but might as well. We've gone this far. It's kind of interesting. All the bottom pins are colored in one way or another, and the top pins are just brass. I'm gonna have to check that out. And there we are. I'm gonna put this back in. Oh, I think the bottom pins are just dyed pins. In fact, I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, they're not magnetic. The spring is, but I wonder if the check pin is. Nope. So let's see what we can do, and I can actually zoom with this camera, which I guess that in itself is kind of a bonus. But we'll do this. So that's okay, I guess. Let me know what you guys think. And I could even always wanted to test this out. I know you lose quality when you focus, but that's not that bad either. Still not fingerprint quality, which is kind of what I do as a gauge or a test for cameras when I'm looking at a new camera. I'll You know what I mean? See how good it is for macros. Put my finger up and usually you can kind of get a good good detailed fingerprint. But there we are. That's what's in a Schlage Everest. Just like I said, just a quick camera test, and let me know what you think, guys. I'm still on the fence whether to stick with this one or go back to the old one. Like I said, this one has definitely way better HDR, high dynamic range. I was going to do a little comparison, but you guys seen how dark some of my other videos are. And I can pick up a lot better detail here. You can see how dirty my my mat is and how dirty my screens are. I gotta clean that up. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. As always, don't give lock pickers a bad name. Don't pick a lock unless you own it. And don't pick a lock if it's in use. Alright guys, take care and I'll see you on the next video.